did you end up in London and doing this job as an analyst?
So there's like how I ended up doing it immediately, like the year before to the year after, how I went from not having a job to having a job. And then there's how I ended up there from my childhood, which is very different. But at least in the short term, I would say that I had no idea what I was going to do for a living. I had like no idea. I studied a liberal arts degree. I was studying economics. It's kind of useless to get jobs with
Okay.
because you think a lot of people study economics because they're like, yeah, I want to be an economist or I want to like tell people how to run the economy. And it's like, turns out the economy is really important and they don't let like 21-year-old kids figure out that's like you don't need that many economists. You need like one. And if you're not that guy or girl, you're not gonna have a job. So yeah, there's like economics consulting. There's like all this other stuff, but there's not that much in the field. Or you work for a bank. And I was at uni, and this was uni in the UK, not in Canada. And I was with a friend of mine who was the son of a Russian oligarch. Another crazy story. And I was in his house that his dad bought for him just for the duration of university, so that he would be able to focus on his studies.
Very nice.
Life's weird. Life's weird. I'm in this guy's house, and his girlfriend is there, and she was bragging about this internship that she got. And she was like, "Yeah, I got this internship at Goldman Sachs, so I'm probably gonna get a job after this." And I'm like, "Holy shit! Like we're only in like year two. You're already like you got an internship? Like that's a thing? Like actually, like my mind was even more blown. I was like, Goldman Sachs hires people? Like I don't know what I thought the economy worked like. I was like, I just assumed that like those jobs like were just partitioned, which is messed up if you think that you're studying economics and you have no idea how the world works. Like I was like, oh my God, maybe I should like Google companies that hire jobs. And I literally went on Google. I was like looking for jobs, and like I was looking for summer internships, and
How
summer
old were
internships
you?
were I was like 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
this
was
was just
20.
like maybe 2 years out of high school, like basically midway into
Exactly.
okay, into all that
Exactly.
cloud, which is like college and all that.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
all that
So you're looking for
self-resentment
jobs
and
too.
hatred. Yeah.
So you're looking for
Yeah.
jobs 2 years out of college, and what do you find?
um, I look for employers, right? So, and there's only like 6 months until the summer. I'm trying to figure out whether anyone's still hiring, and it turns out like all of them closed because if you want to get a summer internship, you had to have figured that out the summer the year before.
Right.
And I'm like, how the hell are people even supposed to know this? Like, this is so unfair. And like everything was closed
Mm-hmm.
except for like two companies that were like still kind of open. And one of them, I was like, that job sounds so boring that I'd rather be unemployed, so I couldn't do that one. And then the other one was my current employer, KPMG,
Uh-huh.
and they were hiring into an area of consulting known as technology consulting. And I was like, I like technology. So
That sounds good.
I thought the only way people got jobs was through connections. Like I didn't realize you could actually get jobs through going through a process. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't realize that even existed. I was like, there's no way that there's a fair process. I mean, dude, we grew up in El Salvador. There's like no that's not how people there get jobs.
Right.
No offense to that, but like, um,